Well, we've been talking about charcoal and some of its different applications, and now it's time to actually demonstrate to you how simple it really is. And the first thing we're going to do is invite up somebody from our audience to drink some charcoal water for themselves. They'll see that it's not poisonous, it's not going to kill them, and then they're going to actually invite somebody else up and give it to them. Kimberly's going to take over, and we're going to start off by inviting up Craig. Craig, why don't you come on up here?
Okay. Drinking charcoal is very simple. All you need is a cup. A little paper cup is nice with messy charcoal, and a little bit of water. And we're just going to pour it. Just going to do not quite half full. Give me some stirring room. Okay. And then we're just going to use some of this Detox 1600. Oh, it's a little tight. Okay. Okey-doke. And I'll use this spoon. Okay, and have you ever had charcoal before?
Yes.
Oh, you have? Okay. So that's about probably more than a heaping teaspoon. I personally take about a heaping tablespoon every day. And just as a preventative, like a detox. Okay. Now, you want to stir slowly because charcoal likes to fly around in the air if you stir too quickly. Now, charcoal looks like it is soluble, but it's not. It doesn't dissolve in water. But if you let it sit for a while, it will sink to the bottom of the glass. Okay, there we go. Looks good. Okay, let's put that there. That's it. And we have, in our program, we have Leo drinking the water, and we always say, drink it back like a man. So there you go. Okay. And just a little paper towel to wipe it off, and that's it. Okay, what would you use it for? For indigestion. A lot of people that have acid reflux, there's so many things you could actually use it for. So anyway, I think we're going to have one other person come up, but I'm not going to do it for them. Craig is going to do it for them and show them how to take the charcoal water. So if you want to step up here, Dio. And we'll just go ahead and use a clean Okay, so just going to pour some water in the cup. And if you're just starting out with taking activated charcoal, you can just use just a little bit, or just to see how your body is going to acclimate to it. Activated charcoal can be constipating, especially if you're not drinking enough water, fluids, and most North Americans do not. Most North Americans are constipated for the most part. So anyway, you want to just start out with a small amount if you're planning on taking charcoal as, say, a detox or for an extended period of time. Maybe start out with a teaspoon, or maybe even 1/8 of a teaspoon, depending on your particular stomach problems, and build it up until you can take the desired amount that you want to. Now, the interesting thing about activated charcoal is that, yes, it's constipating at first. Okay, so like the first week or so that you're taking the activated charcoal, you can experience some constipation. Actually, this Detox 1600 is the least constipating of all the charcoals I know, but you still can get that way. So what do? You just use some smooth move tea or something else to move your bowels. This generally lasts for 3, 4, 5, 6 days. And then the interesting thing happens. If you stay on the activated charcoal on a continual basis, it will actually start regulating your bowels, and will make your bowels move more regular. And I have experienced this myself, and I've been sharing this with customers for years. But the interesting thing is, there is some medical doctors, I believe it was in the Ukraine, and they had done an empirical study and found exactly what I have been sharing with customers for years, that yes, it's constipating that first week, and then the activated charcoal actually starts moving your bowels more freely. And so it's a real benefit if you want to stay on it like that. Okay, another thing I'd just like to mention also, activated charcoal does not discriminate between poisons. Okay, so if you're on any kind of medications, you can be sure that activated charcoal will most likely absorb that poison that you're putting in your body. So if you're on meds, then you need to be checking with your doctor to see if you can take the activated charcoal, or you could maybe perhaps do it and take the charcoal an hour before you take your meds or 2 hours afterwards. But we don't know all these particular meds, so you need to check with your doctor and or pharmacist. Okay, go ahead and let Dio try this. Have you taken charcoal before?
Yes.
Okay, good for you. Oh, well, they're very neat at taking the activated charcoal, so obviously they've done this before. So you can get your teeth, you know, a little black, but so what? Charcoal is really good for your teeth. It's good for your gums. And so personally, when I take my activated charcoal at night, I do it the last thing before I go to bed, wipe my mouth off, and I leave the rest on. I do it after I brush my teeth, so I can let that charcoal sit on my teeth and gums for the entire night. I have a crummy pillowcase over my pillow, so I don't worry about getting charcoal on a good pillowcase. Okay, that's it.